Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I mentioned in my Instagram stories that I was going to talk about some tips on how to get your hair to grow longer. So I've definitely grown a lot. Constantly get asked if I'm wearing extensions and stuff like I used to. I still do have extensions and sometimes I will wear them, but only when I curl my hair because I like to have a lot of hair when I curl it. Get to the point, so just to let you guys know, I am not a hairstylist, a professional hair person, anything like that. I'm just speaking from personal experience. So the first tip I'm going to give out, I'm pretty sure a lot of hairstylists are going to disagree with me, but that's fine. This is just personal experience. But first is do not trim your hair. You always hear like, oh, you should be trimming your hair every, I don't know, month, 2 months, 3 months. I don't even know how often because I don't do that. I haven't trimmed my hair or cut my hair or anything in what, like I think almost 2 years now. I think like around 2 years more or less. And that's because I feel like if you keep trimming it, you're gonna keep cutting everything that is growing. And I know they say, oh, you should cut it so because of your split ends. I don't have any split ends and I do use heat every day, and I'm gonna tell you guys what I do. So I know people are probably constantly like straightening their hair, curling it and stuff like that, and they're putting heat, so it's gonna cause, you know, I'm assuming that's what causes split ends, and people are going to be cutting it because the ends get very dry. So yeah, I understand that they tell you to trim it to cut off all the dead parts and the damaged parts and stuff, but here's my trick on why I don't do that. So first is this one. I made a whole video on this. I'll leave a link down below. I'm not going to explain it because this is a lot to explain. So if you want to see more details on it, this specific straightener that I use, there's a link down below. Go ahead and click it. But this is the straightener that I use every single day, unless I'm just gonna, I don't know. I pretty much straighten my hair every day. But this is the Hair Buron, pretty sure I'm butchering that name, 3D Plus Straight. So here it is. This is my straightener. Actually, let me go get some. Completely forgot I had this, but then this is the curler. So they are both from the same brand. The only reason why they look a little bit different, well, obviously one's a straightener, one's a curler, but this is the 3D. This one, the wand, is the 4D. The 4D is the newest one right now. And I didn't have this when I had my straightener, so I didn't talk about it in that video, but they're pretty much the same exact thing, except one's a straightener, one's a curler. This one's a 4D, so this one is a little more advanced than this one. Prevents my hair from getting damaged. That's why I'm able to grow without a problem, and I don't have to trim it because it's not getting damaged. But I do also use this right here. This one is also expensive. I don't remember the exact price, but I'll leave all the links down below. This was very expensive, but this was definitely an investment. I believe Michelle Fawn, I think it was her. I don't remember who, but somebody that's very big on beauty mentioned this one. So this is a hair oil. Let me just tell you guys really quickly what hair oil is. $67. It's called the British Organics Anato hair oil. Again, I'm butchering that name for sure. But this deeply moisturizes dry ends and protects your hair from UV damage with this luxurious hair oil that has quickly become a holy grail product and has won a 2017 Soko Glam Best of K-Beauty Award. And then it's basically infused with organic pumpkin seed and argan oil to nourish and strengthen dry ends and create long-lasting shine. Let me see. The oil absorbs quickly, leaving you with soft and silky hair without that heavy, greasy feeling. So I definitely agree with this. It definitely does leave that very nice feeling, and it does moisturize my ends, definitely. So this is what it looks like. I've had this maybe like a year or over a year, and I'd say I'm a little under halfway. I still have this much left. This is still gonna last me a very long time, probably another year. So yes, it is $67, but I don't mind because it's a really big bottle and you only do one pump, and I only do it when I shower. I don't know if you can use this with dry hair. Oh yeah, you can. It says pump once or twice and apply to damp or dry hair. I only do it when it's damp, but you can do it when it's dry. Yeah, whichever you want. But this is definitely an investment. I think it is worth it. Also, quick tip, I only wash my hair 2 times a week for 2 reasons. One reason is that I do dye my hair black, so I'm trying to preserve the hair color. And the second one, you don't want to strip the hair oils. I used to have very, very oily hair, so I was constantly washing my hair So dry shampoo is going to be your best friend. So my other one is this. This is the Detox Dry Shampoo. This one is not expensive. I don't think it is. I think it's like 20 something. This, I got it from Sephora. This is the Dry Bar. I love this. I have 2 bottles. I have a backup for when this one runs out. And I use this anytime when I feel like my hair gets oily. I feel like it only gets oily like around my bangs area. But yeah, dry shampoo will definitely be your best friend. I love this one. It does have like that, it does leave like that white cast, but honestly I don't mind because all you do is you brush it. You just keep, like, if I spray it right here, or I usually will spray like underneath in here. That way you don't really see it because it's not on the top, but I'll just spray underneath and then you just brush it and it goes away. Like the white does not stay on there. But this is my favorite one. I have tried other like clear shampoos where you don't see like the white, and it didn't work for me at all. So I feel like this one does a really good job at absorbing hair oils, and it looks like you just got out of the shower. So that's like one of my favorite products. Another one would be this hairbrush. So I have read from multiple sites that said that you should not be brushing your hair while it's damp. I used to do that right after the shower. I used to, put on my hair oil and brush it, but now I don't brush it. I just put on my hair oil and I just leave it dry. I'll usually put like a towel around it. And you should also, a tip, you should never dry your hair with a towel going like this, because that's very, very harsh. Also, when your hair is wet, from what I've read, it is the most fragile. It's more prone to breakage and all of that and damage. So don't brush your hair when it's wet. I definitely do not brush it when it's wet. I wait for it to dry and then I'll brush it. So I'm very careful with it, but this is my favorite brush. I know it might seem a little silly to recommend a brush, but I have tried so many brushes. Some of them pull your hair, and it just doesn't feel good. Like, I just feel like it doesn't really do like a good job. It's kind of hard to explain, but this is my favorite one so far. This is the Layla Milani. I believe this is, I can't remember what the actual name of the brush is. I'll type it down here. But this is the Layla Milani brush. This is a really, really good brush, and this one is, yeah, I've had it for like 2 years now, so I always use this one. I've had multiple brushes, and like I said, some of them are just too rough, or they pull your hair, or like they, what's it called? It tangles your hair too. This one doesn't tangle it for me at all. This one is a lifesaver. And then the last product I recommend is this one from The Ordinary. If you guys are familiar with The Ordinary, you guys already know their prices are very affordable. So let me look on here how much it costs. This is actually my second bottle. And if you can see, I don't know if you can see it on here, but there's like a little bit left. So I'm actually about to order probably 2 more because I love this stuff. So let's see. Because I definitely want to make sure I get all my facts right, and I don't want to tell you guys any wrong info. So this is the Ordinary Hair Care Multi-Peptide Serum for Hair Density, a concentrated serum for hair that looks thicker, denser, fuller, and healthier. I love this stuff so much. I put it on in the nighttime. This is a leave-in treatment, so you don't put it on your hair and then wash it off after. Definitely do not do that. So let me tell you guys what it does. Well, I basically just told you guys what it does. So it does help support your hair so it looks thicker, denser. And let me see any other info that I am missing. So the way you'll do it, I do apply it on my scalp. So I'll usually like lift it up a little bit, and then I'll put a few drops in here, put a few drops in here, just like on your scalp. And then you could kind of just like pat it like this, try to spread it, because when you do put it on your scalp, you can actually feel like the drops going down. So I kind of just go like this to just kind of make it stay, because if not, it's just going to keep dripping down. It's going to like drip down your neck. So I just kind of like go like this just to press it in, just to make it stay. You can apply it once daily, ideally at bedtime. So that is what I do. I do apply it like before I go to bed, or like an hour before bed. And this is $17.90, which I don't think it's a bad price at all. There are definitely way more expensive serums, and especially for what it does, I think it's a very good product. And I also like that it's UV protective packaging, because sometimes, like the UV from the sun can mess up ingredients and it can make it less effective or anything like that. So I do like that this is protected. That's something I really like about The Ordinary, is their protective packaging, because if I'm going to be paying for something, I expect for the chemicals and everything that it has to be working and stay effective. I don't want to buy something and then have it get ruined by the sun and then just wasted your money like that. So I do definitely appreciate that from The Ordinary. I really like them. So definitely recommend you guys try this out. This is definitely a game changer. Also, pretty much all the products I talked about, I would highly, highly recommend. So that's pretty much it. These are the tips that I have. I hope you guys try them out. Let me know if you have tried any of these products that I'm talking about. They definitely have worked for me. That it is all personal experience. Please keep that in mind. I'm not a professional in any way, but this is what has worked for me and it makes sense to me, you know? So yeah, I hope this video was helpful. So please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!